Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Paranormal News. Tonight's article comes from ancientstuff.net, and the headline is Scientists Claim That There Is Another World Under Antarctica's Ice. It was published on August 29th, 2020. It does not have a person's name that wrote it. A new discovery was made not too long ago by the Wizard Project, which showcases the fact that there are massive wetlands underneath the ice of western Antarctica, which could house life unseen anywhere else on this planet. The Williams Ice Subglacial Access Research Drilling Project was officially commissioned by the National Science Foundation as a means of officially scanning underneath the ice of Antarctica, as many believe that with the upcoming global warming, we might be able to find out more and more about our own history as we know it. The discovery in itself was made around 2,700 feet below the ice, as they reported that they followed the Lake Williams in order to see where it led them, only to find out that a massive empty space 2,700 feet below the ice exists. So far, not a lot is known about this, as many believe that this could indicate the fact that the hollow earth theory is real. After all, as it could showcase the fact that aliens really do live underneath our planet's surface after all. I think both of those statements are kind of a stretch, but we'll continue. Who knows? Maybe after we actually drill all the way down into the wetlands, we could actually come across other life forms too, including aliens, reptilians, or even humans that have opposed our society's norms and decided to create their own civilization under our noses. Also, kind of far-fetched. We'll be sure to keep you in touch with everything that's being reported from these wetlands for sure. Hey, there's Tommy Chong. And here's a video. We'll watch this probably after the article. Unless that is the end of the article. That is the end of the article. All right, well, let's check out this video and see what it says.
I'm Alberto Bihar, and I'm one of the co-investigators on an international expedition called Wizard. Our destination was subglacial Lake Williams in one of the most remote areas of Antarctica. 8 people took a dozen containers on sleds and pulled them with tractors for 10 days to get all our equipment to the subglacial lake. The camp consisted of a drilling platform, science labs, a tent city for sleeping, and a mess hall for dining. My part of this project was to develop a completely new instrument, a micro submarine that could get deep under the ice and study the lake's characteristics. This amazing vehicle was mostly built by students at the Arizona State University, and it turned out to be about the size of a baseball bat. It could handle the depth of 1 kilometer of water. It had a high-resolution camera, some chemical sensors, and could talk via fiber optic all the way to the surface. Our system was made up of 2 parts, a mothership and a submarine. Here you see the deployment device that was connected to the mothership, and the sub is inside the deployment device. Here I am holding the mothership in my hands, ready for its first test. You're looking into the borehole. It was 800 meters deep and 50 centimeters wide. That took 3 days to make. The borehole gave us access to a new environment. Everybody was incredibly excited to see the first images of a subglacial lake. Here you see the first image of the bottom of subglacial Lake Williams.
That is
a very
cool.
fine sediment, formed by the movement of the glacier over rocks. One thing that was surprising to us was the lake was actually shallower than we had measured. We expected to find 10 meters of water. In the end, it was 1.6 meters deep. By surveying the lake floor and the borehole with video, we were able to understand that the instruments that were going to be coming afterwards could safely make it into the lake We were now ready to enter the next phase, which was sampling the water and looking for any new microbes.
That was very, very cool. Okay, so that was the video of the actual scientist doing the project. Now notice in that video, they did not say anything about aliens. They did not say anything about reptilians or hollow earth or any of that other stuff that was mentioned in this article. The actual scientists doing the work, what they're saying, according to what I've read in this article here, is that there's a subglacial lake down there. And it's a whole new environment with new creatures maybe that they've never seen before. Makes sense. There might be some sort of microbial life or even some kind of small sea life down there that we've never seen because it lives down there and we've never been down there. That makes complete sense. The headline here is kind of clickbaity. There's a whole other world under the Antarctic ice that makes you think that there's like a whole civilization down there or something. That's not the case whatsoever. It's just a lake. And what would you expect to find underneath the glacier? Probably a lake, water, an ocean. So, I mean, it's not like it's very groundbreaking or anything. It'll be cool to see what they discover. If they find any new microbial life or anything that we've never seen before, that would be super cool. But I'm not too impressed with this article because there's so many claims here that are made that are not substantiated whatsoever by any of the actual information. Let's go right here to this section. It says, so far, not a lot is known about this, as many believe that this could indicate the fact that hollow earth theory is real, after all. Okay, who? It says many believe. Who believes? And are they wearing their helmet right now? Because there's no evidence whatsoever in this that says that hollow earth theory is real. That is complete nonsense. And then it says, after all, as it could showcase the fact that aliens really do live underneath our planet's surface after all. Okay, the scientists didn't say a damn thing about aliens. They're looking at a subglacial lake with some sediment down there that they're thinking is from another time period, basically, because it's been covered for so long, and there might be some cool stuff they can discover there that they've never seen before. Nowhere do the scientists say they believe that there's an alien base underneath the ice of Antarctica or anything silly like that. So I don't understand how it could showcase that. Maybe they think they'll find aliens down there. Whoever wrote this nonsense is. But I don't see that at all. And then it continues, who knows, maybe after we actually drill all the way down into the wetlands, we could actually come across other life forms too. Okay, well, let's stop there. Yes, we might. We might find some species of sea life that live in that subglacial lake that we've never seen before. That would be discovering new life. We could find new microbial life forms that exist in that environment that we've never found before. That would be new life forms. Okay, so if they just would have stopped there, I'd say, yeah, you're right. We actually probably could find that maybe. But then they go on to say, including aliens, reptilians, or even humans that have opposed our society's norms and decided to create their own civilization. So basically rebellious humans that don't like society, so they decided to make their own. Like way down underneath the ice of Antarctica, inside a subglacial lake. What are humans and aliens and reptilians doing living inside of a subglacial lake? It makes no sense. So I think what they saw was that they've dug down underneath the ice. And they're just going on with all their wild theories of what is actually in Antarctica. Because people believe all kinds of crazy stuff about Antarctica. They believe that there's a passageway into a whole other world inside of there. That's the hollow earth theory, that the inside of the planet is hollow and there's full civilizations living in there. There's the reptilian theory that goes along with Hollow Earth, that there are reptilians that live inside the Earth, and that one of the ways they get in and out is in Antarctica. There's a tunnel or a passageway of some sort. There's all kinds of weird theories about what goes on at Antarctica, but that really has absolutely nothing to do with this project whatsoever. This project is simply drilling down a little borehole to take a sample of the sediment and the water to see if they can find any information they don't already have. I don't see how that's going to prove any of their wacky theories. But anyway, that's the article. I thought this was a completely different thing when I started to bring it to you. I hadn't read it yet because I wanted to read it fresh with you. I just found it today. And it is not what I thought it was. Now, part of it, the video part that's exactly what I was expecting, to learn about the whatever scientific experiments they're doing there. But the rest of this is kind of clickbaity and weird. So let me know down in the comments what you think. Do you agree with me, or do you think I'm off my rocker and that there is aliens and reptilians living in the subglacial lake or whatever? Let me know. As always, thank you for watching, and thank you for all the support that you give me and that you give the channel. I greatly appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like and subscribe. That would be awesome, and I will catch you on the next one. Until I speak to you again, love many, trust few, and do harm to none. God loves you, and so do I. Bye-bye.